Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Membership starts at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further than that, consider becoming a member of our Patreon. You can also join any of our games through our Patreon. Make sure you get in contact with me first, talk about it. Everything's down in the description below. And I think that'll be all of my shameless self promoting. All right, Lily, tell us what happened last time.
Last time on Cross Country Tour, the party managed to successfully beat up, interrogate, track down the assassin. And doing so, they desperately tried to figure out a way to leave the district without looking any suspicious in any way. We finally agreed on turning the assassin into the thieves, the people that hired us, because they make a better middleman than us going directly to the high profile other factions like the Guard or the Assembly. And upon delivery of said assassin, we are paid 800 platinum, and we let's see, was it next on save on time? And we learned that we have a chance to impress the captain by completing the second job in the same day, especially given the fact that Clover really wants to get into a party of some kind. And that party is apparently the day after, or tomorrow. So time is of the essence and all that. Somehow Lily managed to negotiate teleportation for us to get there and get back with a person under their employee named Mikhail. Teleporting to a mile away to some distant shack near a town called Icehaven, we, first order of business for those that are not used to it, go to the store and barter for some cold weather gear, where we got rid of our giant panther pelt, a crowbar, and Gunther's cask of ale. As we were approaching a fishing boat that the captain had previously gotten ready for us, in a way, Gunther and Lily got to see some of the bad stuff for the Empire firsthand, as some righteous brand maliciously stole a valuable commodity, an apple. After insulting Gunther's mother, one of the guards learned the hard way that was a terrible idea and left with a sore rear after a proper spanking. We then gathered again after finding the boat and meeting Elso, the bosun. And we got to our destination, where in the next couple hours, the boat that has the item that we're supposed to get from Assembly agents is going to be coming through. And after a couple of hours, we saw said boat, and taking it by surprise, we begun our assault, which seemed to be going actually fairly well, minus a couple tactical hiccups, I guess you could say. But last we left off was in the middle of combat, after the mage decided to pull a string of some sort, and then suddenly an explosion of fire had occurred.
Oh. They twirl a string around their finger, aiming upwards as a large, blazing flame shoots up and detonates.
And I counterspell?
Can you see the mage?
I don't know. I'm overlapping with Lily's vision, so I don't know.
You're over here. Yeah, no, you cannot see the mage from where you are positioned.
Okay.
So,
I counterspell.
Everything. Can you see the mage from your current position? Remember, you moved since you AFK'd in the middle of everything.
Where I thought I was at the stairs the whole time, and he's down the stairs. How is it like?
You're right here, lying on the floor because you were knocked prone at the side of the stairs, and these are the stairs right here. They're only a 5x5.
Yeah. Gunther pulled you back because he didn't like you standing right in the front of everyone who's trying to kill us. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Clover keeps trying to go
Yeah.
into this narrow hallway where it's just kind of like a kill zone at the moment.
So
She's not
the
gonna-
radius would be where he can see, which would be centered on that sailor right there. So everybody in that radius. Well, the
Just
dead
gonna
one.
nuke the boat.
Straight above them, a bead erupts, detonating outwards towards everybody. I need a dex saving throw from Miriam from, well, the sailor's dead. Tosha, Misty, Clover. Clover is still prone, so disadvantage. And the Zemnian Knight.
not me.
God damn.
I think I'm.
I think that's confirming.
Oh, yeah. You're there as well. What the fuck?
3 net 20s.
Nice.
Go buy a lottery card, sir.
So that was the lottery luck.
But yes, Gunther as well needs to make this roll.
I think because barbarians, unless danger
I
sense.
have
right?
advantage. Yep, dangerous sense.
Then all of you, aside from Clover, is successful. Let me roll for the knight as well. Very not successful.
Man, if that had been started with an attack, that would have been a head lopped off.
Alrighty. Well then, the static damage from Fireball is 24 points of fire damage, half to everybody who was successful. So 12.
I have to even more because I'm raging.
And I need a con save.
Anybody concentrating on a spell needs a con save.
My control water's still up.
I think I just made
You are
it.
successful. You are
But
successful.
we don't know
you
what
are
the damage is
successful.
yet.
No, I already said it. 24 half 12.
Oh,
Yeah. Everyone's successful. All right, the fireball explodes outwards, incinerating the top floor up there, and the mage will use the rest of their movement to get out of the field of view of that staircase. There's now one sailor at the bottom of that staircase who did not get detonated on, who's still asleep and unconscious. There is the Zemnian hunter down those stairs as well. And this knight up here, and this knight over here who's trying to climb back up. Clover.
I can see the Zemnian hunter, right? Because he was shooting out of the stairs.
Yes, if you peek down there or stand up, you can see the hunter.
Okay, I'm hitting him with enemies abound. 4th level.
So you're dropping it on the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the other
well,
one's
I mean,
dead. Yeah,
the other one's
okay.
dead, yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's see how he does. 16 intelligence save.
Just looking at, oh. They have magical resistance, apparently. That's stupid. Wisdom?
Intelligence.
All right, so at advantage,
Failure.
15. Fail.
And
Zemnian
Clover.
hunter now looks at all of his allies as enemies.
Clover is 5, 10. She's booking it away from here. It's in the back.
You have to stand up from prone. You don't have that much movement.
Oh, so 15. Yeah, I'll get to
Right there.
Yep.
Righty. Clover's color is yellow, right?
Also, that would have been subtle spelled.
All right. Make sure you're keeping track of all of your
Sorcery
sorcery.
points. Yep. I got 4 left.
All right. The Zemnian knight right here will take a moment to catch his breath, look around, and then continue his assault against the bear. to swing with his greatsword twice at you. 15 to hit the bear.
Let me double check. I think that just confirms. Yeah, it does.
All right, and 24 to hit. That is 10 slashing, halved both times, so total of 10 slashing.
All right. And that means the bear shape is gone.
All right, please bring yourself onto the map. We're just going to leave the bear here so we don't replace your initiative.
Right, yep.
I don't know if they were already. They probably were already gone, but the hero points from heroism.
Oh, yeah. Remember,
Not hero
Gunther has
points,
been the target of everything other than Clover so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. The Zemnian Hunter is going to take his first attack with his greatsword at the
Kill
man
the
in front
mage.
of him. 16. Well, there's still a sailor down here. There was still a sailor down here. And he's going to step over. You did take the damage on Misty as well, correct? Just making sure. He's going to swing his greatsword at the mage. Mage gets hit. Oof. And Gunther.
All right. I'm going to try and toss the knight overboard. I'll let's see. I'll punch him and do a bonus action to grab or to throw him.
Alrighty. Do it.
Oh, that misses.
Yeah, it does.
Yep. Well, I still get an extra attack, so 19.
19 will hit.
And 19 athletics.
He has a fighting chance. Aw, no advantage. Yep. You said you're shoving him?
Yeah, I want to like punch him and just push him overboard.
So shove attack 10 feet. Ah! Roll your 6 bludgeoning. 15. And now he is in the frigid depths.
In a full suit of armor.
Well, we don't know if it's a full suit of armor.
Oh, it's full plate mail, yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Well, I mean, this guy managed to
It's not-
somehow crawl out.
He's trying. Fuck is that symbol? Where the fuck is the symbol? Alrighty, Gunther. Movement?
I think, let's see. If I'm gonna move over here and stand so that I can look down at the stairs in case someone is coming up there. Because it'd be so you could like jump down on top of them right there. Because this stairs
yeah, you can
lead-
jump down over here. These are the stairs that lead down. These are the stairs that bring you up to where you currently stand. Yeah, there's a little down is right here.
Right, yeah.
Change that to white. Make it a little easier to read, maybe.
Yep.
So you're staring at the stairs that lead down?
Yeah, I'm just standing over here because I seem to recall that these were the stairs that led down to below deck.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So
Already?
Yep.
Perfect.
There's still a grease there.
Yep. Let me remove the sailors from the initiative order. John! This person over here, the Zemnian Knight, you see him, his muscles seem to be, like, completely freezing in place as he's trying to scale upwards.
Okay. We will attempt
He's considered
to,
paralyzed right now.
Yeah, make another hide action. Oof. And yeah, I am not. Wind's blown away the cloak, so having some trouble with that. I just like put two hands on it and pull it back to my body. The ship is still moving, I take it. Is that correct?
Very slowly, like
Half
5
speed.
feet around. No, like it's very slowly moving.
Okay.
Tosha has her water.
Do I still see the rope connected to Gunther, or did that fall off with the bear?
I'll say Gunther's still holding it in his mouth. Yeah,
Okay.
if you're okay with that, Gunther.
Yeah,
Still
sure.
holding on to the rope, just.
Maybe holding it with one hand now or something.
Well, I'll look for the least precarious decline down to the water from the shelf I'm on, and just kind of make my way right to it. I'm not going to be going down this turn because I need more movement.
All right, roll me a survival check.
Sure.
And
A survival.
oh, you find a perfect path. Tosha.
Okay. Bonus action healing word on Clover of Clover, honey, don't. You look really bad right now. And that's going to be at 2nd level. For 11 points of healing.
And 2 necrotic. No, I'm joking. 11 points of healing.
It would have been 4 necrotic.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
And I am going to do something a bit different. My control water's still up, so as an action, can I get some of it to not enough to like cause the ship to lean, but enough to like blast who's ever down below with cold water to maybe make them lose concentration?
If there was a hole in the ship, sure.
I
I mean, unless you want to roll a tide up top to flood downwards, that would also hit everybody up top, though.
Yeah, no, in that case, I'll use the water on the knight that's on the side. Because I've been told there is
Alright,
one
so
over
you
there.
just splash water on top of the individual.
And try to drag him back down with the wave. The crushing wave on top of him.
That's one more round in the frigid depths. He is 18 seconds in. Yeah, he's dead. You don't survive in these freezing waters for more than 3 rounds. You die.
Yeah, these guys aren't
So-
doing the Antarctica ice dip challenge thing.
No.
But I'm gonna
All
move
done?
down over here. Yeah, I'm gonna move there. Hold on.
Mirian.
Question: what is this radius?
What?
The yellow sphere here. What is this?
That is a good question. What was that again, guys? One
I
of y'all
think that was
needed
what
it.
you're using for fireball, or
No, I
what's the
had
radius?
Fireball. Fireball was there.
is that 30? That's 20. 20
Does
feet.
anybody have a concentration spell up? That would be this. Nope. All right. Then it's nothing.
All right. I'm gonna assume the sailor over here is dead.
Oh, yeah. He was thrown into the water.
Okay. Miriam will walk. And whoa, Matt. Can I see this knight?
Yup. He's lying on, like, just surfaced into the water and is trying to grab onto some of the netting on the side of the ship.
I feel bad about this.
Oh, don't be. They're bad guys. They're all bad guys.
All right. Have him make a dex save. That is a shit roll. What the hell?
Ooh, you're heating him up. So nice of you. Disadvantage because, no footing whatsoever. 2!
That is such a bad roll for that. Jeez.
As he's holding onto the side of the netting, right on the cusp of the ship, trying to drag himself forward, you throw your meteor downwards that strikes into his hands.
Lily,
loosening
please
his
get out
grip,
of my
dropping
sheet.
him again.
Sorry.
All done?
Fuck it. Chill touch.
Same die,
Motherfucker.
and misses.
Well, I'm glad I was able to contribute at the end.
Lily.
Yeah, seeing that fireball go off, Lily's going to bonus action tell Misty to fall back a little and do some repair protocol. So yeah, Lily will actually and also move. I guess I probably have to go down the stairs. So get right there and hold an action for hold an action to cast mending. And then on the bonus action, Misty's turn, she's going to fall back, repair protocol. That's not an attack, but so 9 healing, and then with mending on Misty, I believe it's I can't remember where it is, but I know that like mending does heal my steel defender. I'll have to find it again.
Yeah, also keep in mind when it comes to your NPC stuff like this, they don't roll, they take averages. So that would be 8 plus 3. Wait. 8 halved is 5s, so 10 plus 3, 13 is what it heals. It's always
13.
average
Wow.
when it comes to... It's
No.
always average rounded up when it comes to these creatures. Just statically. For damage,
Okay.
for healing, everything like that. There are NPCs. That's just an NPC trait.
Okay.
So yeah.
If in that case, instead of holding an action for mending, because I would have known the repair protocol would be better then, can Lily instead move over here and cast get some medical foam out to spray all over Clover, because she has kind of got some burns.
Yeah, go for it. Clover,
That'll
you
be
heal
Lily's
for
turn.
8.
Thank you.
From below deck, Tolsha and Gunther here. They muddled his mind! And he will use his action. Clover, you feel your spell disappears.
Wait, what? How do you know it was a spell? Subtle spell.
He knows that the person who was appointed to protect him, who belongs to the Empire, started attacking him. Magically.
Yeah, it might be. Wait, what? Magically?
Well, no. Quick question that regards to that, Joey.
Right.
He did cast it at 4th level, and I believe the spell is 3rd level. Does he have to roll a counteract thing for it?
I believe so. So, I'll have him roll an insight check if that makes you a little happier about the situation. I'll roll an insight check.
And
Yeah, the guy should not be acting the way he is right now.
Right.
Let's make a DC intelligence check. We are looking at 14 here. He did not succeed. Well, fucked. Sorry, mage. Clover, your turn.
I'm just gonna smile at
And
everyone.
thank you for that icebreaker.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Just gonna use a 2nd level cure wounds. So let's see, cure wounds. Public 2nd level. 13. Did I get 1s? Nope. We're gonna keep that one. and 18 points of healing, and she's back to being fine.
All done?
Yeah, well, she's gonna move away. I'm gonna keep moving back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right here.
Zemnian Knight is not gaining any footing, unfortunately. Zemnian Hunter. Yeah, he would definitely use that right now. Mage's AC, that misses. That misses. Gunther.
All right. So there's no more enemies on deck, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna move down and let's see, and go down the stairs.
Well, you enter into the grease.
That's true. So dex
and
save.
the moment you enter the grease, you have to give a dex save. Yep.
Right.
DC 15, but
Yeah.
you do have advantage because
Yep,
danger
yep.
sense.
Yeah. Woohoo!
All right, 15. You managed to keep your footing. And it is considered difficult terrain, so you are still spending additional movement to get down.
Okay. Right. Well, I have 50-foot speed right now, so
So that
think I
was
should
5
be
to
fine.
enter, 15, 25, 35, 45 get you over here, where you see the Zemnian Hunter is assaulting the Zemnian Mage down here.
all right. Well,
Also, the grease went around. So you are still standing in grease.
okay. Well, if I can move over to the side there, or
You
there,
could move
potentially.
here. Yeah, these are walls that are obstructing you. There's supposed to be dynamic lighting there stopping you from entering.
oh,
Yeah. You could fit
All right.
here, but this is a wall.
all right. um. So does it look like the hunter is like targeting? Well, he's the mage is the only one down there. So,
Yep.
apart from me, of course.
It also looks like that sailor lying there on the ground was skewered with a greatsword.
All right. Well, I think I'll do another. Yeah, I'll use a. Or does it look like I have even room to turn into a bear in here?
It'll be tight to move around, but if you're stationary, you should be fine.
Fuck it, I'll just stay like this then. And I'll whip
All right.
out my maul and give the hunter 2 strikes.
Go for it. Oh yeah, that hits.
Nice.
And that also hits. For 13 and 15, so 28, I believe.
Yep.
Good round of attacks against him. He's hurt. All
Nice.
done?
Yep.
Alrighty. John.
Going to attempt to just quickly descend from the path that I found So just kind of like a light touch on the glacial wall as I make my way down to the ocean and hurry my ass across to hopefully a dangling rope. I'm not sure if that rope has disappeared at this point since it's getting
the rope was stretching all the way across, so now it's just following Gunther over. You can run up the icy slope that Tosha made and grab the end of the rope to hoist yourself up.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot totally about the rope there.
That, or I'm just going to, because I imagine there's like cannon ports and whatnot. I'll attempt to like get into just any entrance. I don't need to make it all the way up into the deck. Just, something that'll be low enough for me to climb into.
Oh, do you want to jump through one of the holes?
Yeah, I figure I'm probably...
There's one right there.
Enough, yep.
All right. You leap through one of the holes, landing over here, where you see the mage is trying to defend themselves against this large, burly, middle-aged man, and Gunther is on the other side, whacking that man with the maul. It's a very confusing scene.
They do seem to be preoccupied, so I'm going to assume I've got a distraction, and this one right here, I see him just actively engaged with Gunther.
This one is actively engaged with the hunter.
Okay, gotcha.
Gunther is actively engaged with the hunter as well.
Okay, well, the one that I can see closest, I don't see anybody else around. I hear Gunther probably around the corner. I will just give him a quick tap with the sling. 24.
24 would absolutely hit.
Okay, so we're looking at 20 points of slashing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Similar to before, I just let the sling go. There's a very small, compact metallic disc that slits around the nape of the back of the mage's neck, and then I will steel myself against the wall here and attempt another hide. So that is it for my turn. 22 stealth.
Pretty good stealth. And Tosha.
For my action, I would like to have water suck this Zemnian knight down and then undercommon say, "To the inky depths below you go. Let my lord take you." And then 5.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
No. 5.
Roll me
10.
a D100.
Oh.
Who, me or
You.
You done fucked up.
oh, no.
I mean,
Your lord is of the land, not the sea. Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to try to get down below. I
25.
like.
Well, it's difficult
30.
terrain, so the first step, deck save.
This is magical, so.
technically, yeah.
Yes. You maintain it. Now it's difficult terrain, so you're at 25 right here. You need 10 more feet of movement to go down.
So then I'm stuck there then.
Yep. You want your turn in the grease?
Hold on, let me track. Hold on. Actually, I could get down.
You stepped in, so you're at 20.
To 30 at the bottom.
30 would get you down. Yeah, you want to go down?
Yeah.
Make it down here. You end your turn. Deck save. $16. Clover, is that a success?
Yes. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's Lily's spell. I apologize.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, you're still standing up. Marion.
I think I have just enough movement to get behind Tolsha in the staircase.
Measure it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get right there. You enter into the slippery slope.
Can I see the people downstairs from here?
You can see Gunther, and Tolsha, but you can't see anybody else.
Yeah, I'll enter the slippery slope.
All right, deck save.
I kind of want to fail this so I can just get down the stairs easily.
Hey, got your wish.
Well, you slip and you fall right on the stairs where you're standing.
Dang it. Yeah, that's an angle. Gravity does the work.
All done?
Yeah, if I can't see anyone, then nope, that's it.
Yeah, you're at the top of the stairs. You need to go down further. All right, Lily.
Lily is going to bonus action tell Misty.
Go make sure our idiot friends stay alive.
And then she's going to kind of move to where Miriam was. So is he still at the top of the stairs because prone?
Yep.
Okay. And second thing I do want to ask, would it be possible for Misty to climb along the walls like a xenomorph going down? Treat it as difficult terrain,
Misty
maybe.
Have a
climb speed? No.
Then no, not really. She'll have to walk.
Okay. Yeah, Misty will go. So she got 40 movement speed. Let's see, okay, right there. That'll be the first save, on top of Miriam. Slips on Miriam.
Bunk. It takes half her movement to stand up, so she could dash.
Yeah, she is gonna dash, and that does give her 20 extra movement.
20 extra, so that's 10.
Well,
20.
difficult
She's
with
on
difficult
top of
terrain.
Tolsha. Yeah, 10, 20.
Yeah. She's just kind of butting into Tolsha like a puppy that wants attention.
Yep. And now another deck save.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh man.
And she is prone.
Fair enough. Can I get vision on Misty?
Sure.
Thank
Here
you.
we go.
And that is Lily's turn.
Over.
Okay, I'm just gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna subtle spell and distance spell cure wounds on Miriam.
Thank you.
Alrighty. How many sorcery points do you have left?
2.
Okay.
Just pick ones that use one at a time. 11. So yeah, you got 11 points of healing.
Thank you.
And as you are lying there, the grease. Ooh, that feels nice in your wounds. Okay, that actually feels better.
That's
done?
turn. Yep.
Remnian knights are dead. The hunter will turn around, and there are 3 people. I'm going to roll a d3 to see which one he sees first. 1, Gunther. 2, Tolsha. 3, Misty. Okay?
Alright. Oh no. This is cosmic justice. No.
You're deflecting the first attack. Tolsha, do you have all of your hit points?
I do
Uh-oh.
not.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, the first thing he's going to do is raise his hand over towards you. Thy blood will be mine. And hex you, giving you disadvantage on... Well, you're in Greece, so dexterity checks.
Blood versus blood. Let's go.
And you're giving him disadvantage on the first attack, so it's a straight roll. 25 to hit.
Ow.
11 slashing, 3 fire, and 3 necrotic.
And I need to make a con save.
Yep.
I think that
11
maintains
plus
concentration.
6. Yep, so 17 total points of damage on the first attack. Now the second attack has advantage.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
So we're at 18 plus 12 is 30.
I'm down.
He turns, looks over at you, and immediately slices his sword twice through you, dropping you to the ground. And as you drop to the ground, he takes a deep breath and equal to 5. Heals a little bit.
As the boat lurches forward, now going at full speed again.
Yup. Gunther.
Right. Well, I look at Tulsa going down like, fuck, why are you coming down here? I got this guy. And consider healing her for a little bit, but this guy is dangerous. So I'm hoping that someone else can maybe do that, and I'll continue attacking the guy. Let's see. I don't think I have any other. No. Yep, just with the mole again.
Ooh, retribution.
Yep.
Nice.
So that's
all right.
21
So that
damage.
is 1 damage. That's another 10 damage.
Yep.
He's looking real rough after those attacks.
Go down, you bastard. End of turn.
John.
So, I'm kind of hearing all the commotion going around the corner. I will sneak up to take a peek. Tolsha is down.
I am down.
Tolsha is down. Yep. Unconscious, lying inside of the grease.
Got it. And then I see this guy engaged with Gunther around the corner. So I will flip my last sling attack at this guy in the back. 18. Does that hit?
An 18 just barely hits.
All right, cool. And then he will take 18 slashing damage from behind.
John, how do you want to do this?
Although I do catch him in the back, it's probably just enough. Let's say I cut the back of his leg with the attack as I see Gunther ready to like maul him one more time. And as he's about to block it, he just goes down to a knee. He lowers the block and Gunther just gets him across the fucking head.
Fair enough.
As the individual is dropping down towards you, slamming their head into your maul, surprisingly dying in the process.
And then
we are
we'll
now already. Could have sworn you saw something out the corner of your eye for a moment there, Gunther, and then maybe it was nothing. Now we are out of initiative, everybody.
Then I immediately let go of the maul and turn over to Tulsa and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Right. The moment you step into the grease, I need you to give me a dex save.
It only lasts like I think 6 or 12 more seconds, but
right. Do you want her to make 2 saving throws and potentially die, or does he immediately do it like he said?
Fair enough.
I mean, I could do it now.
You're good.
So,
Cure wounds.
Yeah. Just find it. So 9.
I would have made a 1 death
That
save
is-
before that. Just to be fair, I want to kind of see what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, that would
Would
have
have made 1. Yeah, so if you would have waited, there was the potential you would have died.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that deck save was Lily. Okay, I thought that was your death save on a 1. I was like, oh!
No.
Okay, all right.
Fuck. Thank you, Gunther.
Well, we're just gonna try to pull the anchor so it like falls.
Are you proficient in water vehicles?
No, but I mean, I feel like
Have you ever been on a water vehicle?
she's seen him. She hasn't been on one.
She has no idea what an anchor falling is.
She probably knows what an anchor is. She just doesn't know the mechanism to release it.
Well, you have to remember, people know things that they are trained to know in this world. They don't have movies and TV shows giving you all of this information. That's why there are proficiencies that people can have.
I'm going to cure wound 2nd level on myself. For another 10, and Gunther, could you help me gather the bodies up top so we can...
Yeah, sure. Why don't you just sit down for a little bit? You took quite a blow there.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with the guy who just saved me.
Alright, okay, let's... I'll go over and just double check. Also the mage, if he's... Just check if he's actually dead or if he's bleeding out.
All right, roll a medicine check. There's a lot of blood here, and your blood's still pumping from your rage, so when you try, like, feeling for a pulse, you can't really discern if it's yours or theirs.
I think he's dead as well.
There's a lot of blood.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna, start dragging the corpses up on deck.
I will give you all daylight mode and show you the 2 first explored decks side by side. Okay?
All right.
I'd like to check for his book.
Roll me an investigation, please.
Can I check over the hunter as he's moving upstairs?
Sure. Roll me an investigation, please.
I'm going to use session advantage.
Miriam, this mage's spellbook does not seem to be on their person.
Interesting.
19?
The Blood Hunter has... Or sorry, the Zemnian Hunter has this unique little spiritual item on them. It looks to be a dagger-shaped vial that has this thick red blood in it. Aside from that, their greatsword, as you hold it up and look right at the hilt, in the center of it, it has a ruby. Looks to be an augmented greatsword.
Can I pull that ruby?
They also have a heavy crossbow.
Can I take a moment to pull that ruby out of there?
No, it's augmented. You need like a short rest to get out.
Miriam?
Yes.
this sword is augmented.
All right. Get the pearl. I'll take 10 minutes to do that. You guys carry on.
So is everyone okay, or you? I can still heal a little bit if you need it.
Hold on to the healing, Gunther, just in case.
Right. Okay. Clover, are you okay?
I'm good, thanks.
She looks at the water.
Wasn't there supposed to be another person here who was from the thieves?
Yeah, he's supposed to be in a room downstairs with the cargo.
Oh, okay.
You also might want to find a way to stop the ship, because I don't know how to drive one.
Well, I don't really know either.
You can walk back onto the water. The spell will still be up in a bit. And I was honestly planning to burn the ship down, leave no evidence. Make it think it was lost at sea.
I was thinking of stopping it and then informing the residents of Icehaven, hey, there's a ship for you to use that can go through the ice now. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
This is covered with Imperial signs, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, burning it sounds fun too, but I mean, I think the people of Icehaven deserve something here and now.
Well, I agree. Maybe it's possible for us to, like, hide it somewhere. I don't know. Maybe the captain. What was his name again?
The captain.
On the ship we came with.
Elsa, the bosun?
Yeah, maybe we could tell him about it at least. Maybe he knows someone who could handle it. Maybe it could maybe get some extra pay from the thieves.
Yeah, I mean,
if they want to, do what did you call it, smuggling or something.
we could leave the ship for the thieves.
Yeah. Maybe
Also, I was also thinking of drawing a symbol that looks kind of like a bear, and the Empire will know that the sea bears struck here.
I like it. Yeah, sea bear. That is very good. Yeah. We are the sea bears.
Mechanical question, Joey.
Sure.
I was planning to, similar to how we quote unquote ceremony the giants to all of these bodies at the same time. Would that fire burn the ship down? Because last time we flavored it as fire.
What, your ceremony?
Yeah,
Yeah, you created a fire.
Okay.
Fire burns ship. You created a physical fire. You didn't summon fire from the ground and all of that jazz. Although you could, but
yeah, I was wondering if
sacred flame.
If mechanically I could do that.
Mechanically, if you pull out your tinderbox and start burning things, yes.
To do it as a sacred flame to just burn the bodies and not the ship.
Sacred flame would burn the bodies and not the ship. Correct.
Okay, and then I'll try to do it in the same 10-minute ceremony thing to send them towards my god.
Already.
Maybe we should check those guys down in the water too. They were wearing this armor. I think it's very, very expensive. Yeah.
If they haven't sunk.
Well, of course they sunk. Or did you see? Did they have anything to keep them floating?
Look over the edge, did they?
No.
Is one of them just frozen to the side?
Well,
No,
that guy was.
he got pushed back down by Tolsha. Yeah, they're
this
both.
Guy was tangled in the net or something, right?
He was until the meteor hit him and knocked him back down, and Tolsha shoved him down again. Yeah, they've sunk. They've sunk.
Right.
Plate mail does not float.
Well, I could turn into a fish or something, but I want to turn into that the whale thing we saw, but it's a little too big for me. I don't know if I could do that.
So, what are we doing, people?
I'm waiting for the 10 minutes to go by. So
Lily is looking for the path below deck or cargo hold, just...
These stairs over here lead you below deck to here. This
she'll have...
over here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say she'll have Misty walking in front of her the entire time because you never know what might pop out.
Oh yeah. So there's a latch right here that leads lower below that. That leads to a ladder that brings you down here. These stairs lead you to the bottom of the ship. Yes.
On our way here, would we have seen any sort of like seals or any other kind of smaller Arctic sort of sea animals?
Roll me a perception check. Let's see what you saw. Let's see what you saw.
9.
9. You definitely know what seagulls look like by now. And there's a variety of different fish that would live in this climate, but that's about all.
All right.
Do I see anything magical on the wizard?
On the wizard?
Yeah.
There's spell focus, but that looks to be a simple spell focus.
Oh.
There's a mage armor on their body that you can detect.
That's weird.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he had mage armor on.
Why does he still have
He
a
arrived to
spell
the
up?
fight later than everyone.
It's not a concentration. It just lasts the entire time.
Yeah, no, she's just gonna say that. Oh. What's the last ones have you seen? Can we just hurry up and get off this thing? Clover does not want to be here.
Lily, you go down to the bottom floor.
Yeah, and she begins kind of calling out, Parley.
Parley. I'm calling for Parley.
She doesn't know how to.
Parley's the
she
name
doesn't know
you're
it's.
going with?
She doesn't know the name Parley. Like she does. She knows it's like parlay or something like that, but she thinks it's Parley right now.
You do not receive an answer. You see an individual behind that door, readying to cast a spell in your direction.
Oh, hi. Are you the... Looks up.
Looks into for a note.
A nickel?
Michael, yes.
Yeah, the captain sent us.
Oh, Java. Give me a moment. He runs out, and up above deck, he begins running all the way to the top of the ship. John, he runs past you and just waves. Hello. Runs past all of you, heads into the room, and drops the anchor. You all see this random person running all the way up deck going, hello, hello, hello. Drops it into the ocean.
Just ignoring all the dead bodies.
Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Gunther's been sort of standing by the railing, just thinking, how can I do? And then I'm gonna use Wild Companion and expend my last remaining wild shape for now, and try to call a familiar in the form of an octopus or maybe a seal or something.
Which one do you want, octopus or seal?
Probably seal.
Okay. All right, there's no seal creature, so we're going to flavor it as a mastiff, the dog.
All right.
I mean, to be fair, seals are kind of like dogs of the sea, kind of.
Yeah. I did find a seal, actually. I'm not sure if it's completely official or anything, but...
Just,
well, anyway,
what's its challenge rating? Like a 4th? An 8th?
0.
Yeah, then it's fine. We can use it. We're just... To save time, totally a seal. Look at that. It's a good boy.
Right. Yep. And I'll... Yep. Just... Ooh. Huh. Never seen anything quite like that. Hey, you, down there. I'm sort of speaking to it while it's still in the water and just bobbing its head out of. Can you go over over there and see if you can find 2 dead guys in the water and just drag them over to here?
Goes underneath the water. All right, roll an investigation roll for it.
All right, let me see. It has an intelligence of 3, so...
That'll go well.
Yeah. It does have, actually, let me see. It does have keen smell and hold breath, so keen smell should give it advantage. If it's like...
Smelling for a dead body in the frozen waters.
Yeah.
Sure,
because
why
both
not?
of them,
Why not?
Yeah, they were both wounded before they hit the... So there could be some smell
They're
of blood.
smoky.
At least. Yep. All right.
So 12 minus 3?
Yep.
9. It comes back up, barking, and you see it is holding what appears to be a clam in its mouth.
Oh, you're a good boy. It's okay. Just go play or something. You are.
It'll keep chewing on the clam.
Actually, I wonder what you taste like.
At the seal or the clam?
The seal. I mean, Gunther's never had seal before. He's never been this far north.
Oh, geez, that took a dark
Pulled
turn.
on your ability as a druid to get this nice animal to do a favor for you, and you're just gonna eat him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it works, right? You're either useful or you get
So,
eaten.
so
Yeah.
I got a very important question for you, Gunther. If it's tasty, does it get your seal of approval?
Oh.
It very much does. Yeah, you know what? I'll
I'd like to telekinetic shove him into the water.
I'll allow it. Just. All right.
Yeah, I'll grab
So-
a spear or something and start to I'll kill the seal and bring it on board.
It disappears after you kill it. It's a familiar.
Oh, that's
Okay.
true. Oh.
Oh, thank God. That was taking a dark turn.
Yeah,
So
no.
that's how it works. Okay, well, now I know that.
BK, Michael is sitting on the side of the ship, like resting against it, like just scratching his face, looking at you all.
Hello.
Hello.
So you all are here for the captain, I assume. I went through the vessel. Everyone looks dead. That's good. No witnesses makes my job easier.
Yes, and I'm taking care of the bodies right now.
Anyways, we need to get you that box. Follow me down below deck. And I'm just going to give you global illumination at this point.
They had a kitchen in here and everything?
If
It's a
you
big
didn't
ship.
have
It's
a
a
choke
ship.
point, this battle would have been pretty big.
Hasn't been 10 minutes yet.
We'll say yes. That is a masterwork greatsword with 2 augment slots, one of which it currently has the burning augment in it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm going into party loot to add that to the thing.
Pretty expensive greatsword.
Oh yeah.
So, Michael comes all the way down below deck where Lily, did you already begin rummaging through their storage here?
I mean, he kind of just left her down here, and Lily's not one to be idle.
Yeah. Roll me an investigation. Let's see what you find in the meantime.
Okay, cool.
23. You find a gorge filled with
You mean a gourd?
a gourd, yeah. Filled with incense. Valued at, well, incense and herbs. Valued at 300 GP.
How much does it weigh roughly?
About 20 pounds.
Okay,
I
yeah.
am
Lily
out
will.
of
Yeah, Lily is gonna be stuffing that in the bag of holding. That she
I'm
has.
done editing.
In addition to that, you find there are racks on racks on racks of weapons, most of which are spears. There's a number of short swords, long swords, a lot of buckle shields, about 10 tower shields in total, and small arm ballistas, so light crossbows. They have about 10 of those as well.
Wait, there's ballistas, you said.
Small arm ballistas. It's light crossbows.
Oh,
No, there's the big one on top of the ship, and then there's these ones.
good question. Can we fit the big one, the big ballista, in the bag of holding?
No, not a chance. You would have to be a warlock and make that your packed weapon in order to take it with you.
Maybe you could.
Someone write that down for the next campaign.
Already done.
Write this down. Write that down.
No, I was thinking maybe it's possible to dismantle it and take it in pieces.
Alrighty. So that's just the preliminary stuff you find before Michael shows up and.
So I was typing.
Yeah, yes. Might wanna. It's cold out. You should keep warm to get that. Keep your throat clear.
So, everybody, you have helped us very much. Thank you for that. Let us get you what the captain needs. He goes past you, Lily, and lifts out one of the chests, pulls it all the way out towards himself, and then looks at you, Gunther, and just gestures. You pick it up.
Why is
By the way, Mikhail, are you gonna need a ride back to Ice
Like-
Haven, or?
I'm not Mikhail. I'm Michael.
You gonna need a ride back, or you got it? You good?
Oh, I have it. I'll be fine. So you take that. And also, big fella, can you clock me really hard in the face?
Oh, be careful.
At Miriam, just
Which one was he pointing to?
You, Marion. You are the biggest person here. It's just,
Hey Joey, before they do, can Lily just try with her basic bitch punch?
I mean, sure.
I think that's a no.
You swing your hand by him, and he like instinctually just leans out of the way and looks down at you. It has to be believable. So yeah.
All right.
Strength check.
I was actually going to. I was actually checking if I could do something that won't rely on my weak ass arms. Damn it! I don't have anything.
Vampiric touch.
No.
You dick! Just
You said believable.
I have a chaos bolt die. Will that work? Would that kill him? Is he too weak for that?
roll me a insight check.
while he's considering what to do, I'll just go up and punch the guy.
That's an 8.
You can't really. You're not good at gauging. Usually, as a mage, you just unleash your wrath and hope it's enough. Gunther, go ahead.
All right.
Marion looks at his
Strength
hand,
check,
summons magic. No, it's unarmed attack. Yeah.
All right.
For all of them, it's a strength check. For you, it's a crack of a 15. Will connect. So 7 bludgeoning. You crack him against the jaw. Oh, that really hurt. Oh,
You said it had to be believable.
is that a bruise? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good job.
He did say believable, so make sure some body shots too.
Hey, this is enough to knock most mages out. Thank you very much. All right. Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you.
Speaking of
You're
mages,
welcome.
where did your ship's mage keep its belongings?
I have no idea. I was appointed to safeguard this artifact in particular, and I've been in this room since we set sail and retrieved it.
Any idea what the artifact is?
No, not my business.
Fair enough.
Michael, where was the mage's room?
He just looks at Miriam, looks back at you, looks at Miriam, looks back at you.
Just said he didn't know.
And then he'll look at
Where was
Gunther.
it?
You didn't give me a concussion, right? Like that was hard, but it wasn't.
Well,
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
I punch people, and sometimes they
Concussion
go
makes
down.
it more
Sometimes,
believable.
yeah.
Lily, if you would be opposed to it, could you help me try to find the wizard's room?
I am appalled that you didn't ask me sooner.
There's also going to be a distress signal that triggers if they don't check in within the hour. So all of you probably want to get your move on.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I'm gonna, during that short time that Miriam was identifying, I'm gonna finish at burning those bodies with the sacred flame.
And all
And
the bodies are burned away.
offer them up to my god as a sacrifice to him. Particularly particularly the Zemnian hunter, as he had some weird kind of what almost felt like blood magic. It's like keep an eye on that one. That one's interesting.
You sacrifice the bodies. And then, all of you skedaddling after the warning.
Well, I mean, how much time would it take to investigate for this mage's stuff?
This is a
I-
massive boat. And you've
Well, I
already
mean-
been here for, at this point, like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
In
Clover's
that
getting
case, yeah, at least Lily would have liked to have checked the nicest room in here, like either the captain's quarters or this one with the fur.
All right. Well, the captain's quarters are locked. Roll me a locksmith check. Thieves' tools check.
Haha. They think locks can keep Lily away from things, which I am going to regret because oh no, that worked.
Yeah.
Okay. You successfully unlock the door and roll me an investigation.
I should ask, is Miriam going to be with Lily in this?
I will help her investigate because I also want to find these things.
Okay.
All right. 21. Looking around inside of these captain's quarters, you do find 2 sticks of an ever-burning candle. It is a candle that you can snuff out simply by covering it, and if you ignite it again, it does not ever dwindle. It just burns forever. You find 2 of them. In addition to that, there are aquatic maps of this entire region stretching all the way up to Isocross. There's a total of 2 maps that could be suitable for whatever you're trying to accomplish, as well as navigator's tools. 21. You also find a hidden compartment underneath this desk over here, and when you open it, it has a dagger inside of it, as well as 150 gold pieces. Aside from that, there's a lot of leisure books of the smutty variety.
Lily is taking literally all those books and all like basically everything you just listed. She's not going to identify the dagger yet.
Yeah. Right, and I'll say investigating this room took you 10 minutes. So now you are up to 25 minutes.
Damn. No book. Oh well.
Better hurry.
So just a second. So candles, navigator's tools, 2 maps of Isocross.
2 maps of the aquatic region outside of the Empire to Isocross.
Okay. So I'll say nautical maps.
Yeah.
And mystery dagger and 150 gold pieces, which I'll put in party loot now too.
And roll me 2d6 to find out how many smutty books you found.
Ooh, yes. 2d6?
It's a series.
Yes.
You find 8 smut books.
Yeah, Lily, after she's done with that, Tulsha, you see her approaching you with a grin, and she shows you a book, and then she does that thing like, you know, when you fan out your cards, she fans out the books, and it's just, you know.
How lovely you found those. What are the odds that one of those is actually a mage book disguised as a smut book?
Lily immediately writes that down for future prank on Miriam.
Already. So, Clover has already left the ship. Gunther?
Yeah, I guess I'm following Clover.
Right, John?
Sure, we can say we're off the ship.
Alright, those 3 are already off. Which leaves Tosha, Lily, and Miriam.
I would
Are
be
you
headed
leaving?
out. Yes, because Water Walk is still active, so we can all just walk off. We should get going, guys.
Yeah, as soon as Lily's done with that, she'll look to Miriam as if like, do you want to go or do you want to keep looking?
We don't have the time. Let's get out of here. Every time I grab my token, I'm grabbing the map.
I forgot one other thing you would have found in the captain's quarters: a spyglass.
Oh yes, definitely take that.
Yeah,
If I recall, isn't the price for one like 1,000 gold pieces because spyglass?
Well, Lily has no idea how much it is, but yeah, it's 1,000.
I mean, focusing lenses. But yeah.
Or a bitch to make.
So, as all of you exit off the ship back onto the icy slope, Michael waves goodbye to you all. Pleasure doing business with you.
Bye-bye.
Go down your slope where you see your previous ship, well, vessel, is already waiting for you.
Lily, make sure to give him the rest of the money.
That wasn't Lily.
Sorry. Clover, can you make sure to give them the rest of the money?
Yeah, she'll pay him. 200 gold.
You all get onto the vessel, you pay him the full amount, and he sighs with relief and begins pushing off the ship from the bulky bergs out here. And I think this is a great place for us to go ahead and go on intermission, everybody. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Before we jump back in the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun jazz. Interested in joining any of our games, join our Patreon to do so. Contact me. We'll just sit down, have a chit chat, make sure any of them are good and suitable for you. Back to the game. So, the party is sitting on the rowboat, heading back to the primary continent here in the Dwendalian Empire. Going to take a few hours. You've killed quite a few individuals. And it's beginning to become warmer out here. The sun is rising, planting its rays directly upon all of you. And Gunther, you are sitting there with the massive, massive chest that was brought specifically to you all. Too big to fit into the bag of holding before somebody asked me.
So, what do you think is inside this thing?
None of our business.
Well, I mean, it is our business, isn't it? I mean, we came here to get it. I mean, no one takes any harm from a little peek or anything, right?
Probably trapped.
Not to mention if it's something strange in there.
Do I feel my danger sense tingling?
As you go to open it, roll me a perception check, Gunther.
I haven't actually started to open it yet. Just to
Well,
be
then
clear.
your danger sense wouldn't be going off. It's only when
Right,
a
okay.
trap is happening that you can see.
Oh, okay. Right. Fine. It's. I mean, maybe it's another one of those things. The one, you know, the 8-sided thing we
Oh,
found
no.
in the other.
Well,
That would be, right. Go ahead.
well, I was saying, regardless of what it is, maybe let's not discuss curiously opening the probably trapped box while we're on this lone boat in the middle of the icy ocean.
Sure. I mean, that's probably okay.
Will this count as a short rest?
Sure. You all can get a short rest in on your way back.
Oh, nice.
And Lily, you're pulling out the blood stirrer for Gunther.
Yeah, more like probably to help put his mind off of the chest. She pulls out the big old spoon and like
Here, play with this.
pretty much like she'll probably swing it around a little bit too to show him its use.
Huh. That is very, very cool. I mean, it's a little bit, looks a little bit awkward, but I mean anything heavy and long can punch someone.
I mean, if you also stick it inside a bowl or a cask of something and use that command that I gave you, it'll stir it.
What? Huh.
Yeah, because that's how the giants used it too, right, Joey?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would work for that purpose.
Huh. Well, sure. I mean, thank you. Do you want this one? My old hammer. It's a good hammer.
You know, I think I would. Thank you.
Okay. Well, here you go.
She just takes it and like as you're probably doing practice swings with the spoon, she's doing practice swings with the hammer, which if it's not magical, it's very awkward for her.
Yeah, it's not magical. Just a regular old mole.
I just want to point out that we rolled 6699. It's like
Yeah.
double 69.
Pays to have high con as a wizard.
So you sit there, start playing with the blood stirrer, and surprisingly, it feels very well weighted in your hand. As you wield it and spin it around, I mean, you could imagine who was the cook in your family? Who cooked things for like the big family luncheons and dinners, and because it was always a social event, right? Like it's a community thing.
Yeah. So it would be my father who did like all the grilling things, all the meat stuff, while my mom would take care of all the other things.
Did you wear Reeboks?
A what?
Reeboks. Sorry, it's a dad joke.
All right. Probably. I'm not sure what that is.
Reebok is a shoe that every dad who grills in the backyard during the summer wears. It is very generic, very white, and just wears those.
Yeah.
Reebok. But anyways, it's weighted very properly, like your family member would have used for, you know, stirring major pots of soup, stews, hearty meals.
So exactly, did you make this?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting. So you're a cook.
I am a crafter.
A food crafter.
I mean, that's one of my many skills.
Sure. Interesting. Okay. So you can make it spin like that. Huh, that's interesting.
Yep.
And it will just continue to spin
Until
you stop
you,
it, or
until you say the word that you started it with.
right? Okay. Well, that's cool.
So.
You know, maybe if you maybe it could be shaped into like you know, one of those like fans. So you could if it's like on a hot summer day, you could put it like in the right angle, and it will spin and make you colder.
That's a good idea, Gunther.
Yeah, I am full of good ideas. Actually.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and try to take a nap before we get back to shore.
Alright, well.
Try not to accidentally kill anyone with the new spoon.
No, unless you want me to spoon with you. No, sorry. Yeah. That was a dumb one.
Lily does chuckle.
You make your way back over to the Ice Haven's shoreline, where, as you arrive, the atmosphere has shifted slightly. There are Crown's Guard and Righteous Brand who seem to be closer towards the docks, watching things, patrolling pretty hurriedly about it as well. You notice there's a good 40, 50 of them out here. And before you actually dock, your captain will... That's very weird.
You don't
and all of
normally
you...
get that.
Okay, thank you.
Don't normally have that much security, huh?
No, most of the time they just stay away from the docks.
You said our story was we're fisher people, right?
Yeah, you were looking for a exotic fish, tuna. You were looking for freshly caught tuna. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch one, so now we're tuna-less.
Um,
Guess I forgot. Make sure no one's covered in any blood or anything.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you start cleaning off everybody's blood, grease, everything. Just clean, 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 clean.
And Joey,
Tar
quick question:
marks, all of it.
how far away is like the town or like the outskirts of near the town from the docks and everything?
It's right up next to it.
Okay. Can Lily take out the new spyglass that she got and kind of like really quick look for a spot out of sight that's in the town?
Roll me a perception check at advantage.
Sorry, what was the? I just had to go get my food before it burnt.
You're good.
As we're
Go ahead.
as we were approaching the docks, it looks like the security has been increased, and Lily has an idea that could help.
All right. You see a spot. All of the guards seem to be patrolling the more trafficked areas in town, looking out towards the docks and the waters as you are approaching. But that small gruel shop that Clover found her way over towards, that one right outside of it, there doesn't seem to be really anybody watching or patrolling over there.
How far away is that from the docks?
From the docks, I'd put it at a good 200 feet away from the docks specifically. From where all of you are at, probably a good 600 feet.
Shoot. I can't do it that far. Yeah, because Lily was trying to find a good spot to basically, since we're going to be landing at the docks probably regardless, but the one holding the chest might not have to. Unfortunately, it's a 90-foot range on that. I would have basically teleported Gunther to a spot out of sight, but on the shore where they're not really patrolling.
We're just gonna look at Lily's construct and be like, "Can that thing swim?"
Oh, I think Lily probably put Misty back into the bag of holding once we're on the boat, just to save on room and weight.
Why don't you put the chest on Misty? If Misty can swim, I don't think the cold will affect it.
Unfortunately, I have not really prepped that capability in Misty yet.
But do you think they are looking for me or for us?
Probably for the person that just lit up an Empire ship.
Or, just some suspicious folks, and we went tuna shopping, but we found this big old chest, which, given what we've seen before, they'll be like, oh, that's our property now, because we're Empire people.
I was thinking maybe they realized I had that bounty thing.
That
Could be because of that.
That might be the case too. Gunther, can you still turn into a dog again?
Sure, yeah.
Don't turn into a dog yet. Because if you are holding.
Basically, Lily will explain her plan. While holding the chest, Gunther turns into a small animal. You put the small animal inside the bag of holding, and that's 10 minutes of air. And then, yeah.
Don't suffocate the doggo.
That's why I said not the dog, because it not something small. probably smaller than a dog.
Does a smaller creature breathe less air? Could a smaller creature last longer in a bag of holding? Like a tiny little bird?
It's based on con, not lung
You know,
capacity.
it's
Yeah,
well,
Well, I could turn into.
It has 10 minutes worth of oxygen.
Yeah.
That's what it says. It has 10 minutes worth of oxygen.
I gotta go
I
pick
could
up my
turn
friend
into
from
a
the airport,
seal
guys.
and
I'll be
use
back.
the.
take
right,
out private.
sorry.
Yeah, man. Drive safe.
I could turn it. I could turn into a seal and use the whole breath ability.
That might buy you some
Tulsha,
extra time.
Do you still have? Can you still cast Water Walk?
I can.
I can summon a horse for Gunther to ride on the sea and go to the shore. If you put Water Walk on the horse.
Kind of obvious, but it could work.
I mean, remember
Good.
Gunther.
They both last an hour. More than enough
Unless
time to get them out.
Gunther
Actually-
wild.
That
Let
is.
Icebreaker speak, please.
Okay,
Icebreaker,
sorry.
go ahead.
Remember, unless Gunther wild shapes with it, he'll be carrying a chest, a really heavy chest. So in other words, you'd probably need to have like the doggo or something riding a phantasmal horse across the water.
Mirren, that does give me an idea, though.
Oh yeah.
A horse running across the water would make a great distraction.
Especially if it's a skeleton horse.
Yes. Have it appear from under the waves as like an ill omen.
What about that? The ghost ship or what do you call it? You've been talking about it several times. I've never seen it, but you.
Oh yeah, is it dark enough for the ghost ship?
I just told you all that you're underneath the sun's direct rays as it is getting warmer.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we arrived in the morning. Remember, like early morning. Oh wait, you went here last session. Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alternatively, I can still make someone invisible.
That would work. Because Gunther, you have that ability to make yourself stealthier, right?
Well, not now. I sort of used up some of my energy to heal you earlier, you know.
Right.
But I could turn into one of those sea creatures, and I could jump out of the boat and just try to make my way over to the cabin myself.
That could work.
And alternatively, I can't. You can turn. You'll turn. How about this? Turn into a dog with the chest. I'll teleport you over there where you're less likely to be seen, and then we'll dock at the port place.
Well, sure. I mean, it probably would work, yeah. But isn't it easier for me to just go and I could turn into the seal and swim out and go towards where we came from?
It would be.
What if something wants to eat the seal, though?
Well, it will find out that there is something much more dangerous inside the seal.
While you're carrying a very heavy chest underwater?
Sure, yeah, that could be a problem, but I mean, we are close to the shore. I didn't see. Well, there were those big white bears, but if they are like a bit like regular bears, then they should stay away from the town, right?
Well, why don't we stick to land? Because the sea is where the sea bears roam.
Right, but well, they don't swim when it's shallow waters, right? I mean, most of the very dangerous sea creatures live out further, I think.
Right, so, I mean, we're already fairly suspicious enough, but we're even more suspicious with a chest. Yeah, I think we should just go with the turn into a dog. I'll make you invisible, or I'll teleport you over there, and we'll meet you. Yeah, at maybe that spot where we got some nice warm clothes.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Works.
I just hope the people in the town won't try to eat me because I look so tasty like a dog or something. They seem very hungry. Okay.
So, what are you transforming into, Gunther? It is ultimately your decision.
Yeah, I'm transforming into a big, chubby Saint Bernard dog.
Alrighty. You transform into that while holding the massive crate or chest.
Yep.
Yeah, and I guess before I actually do this, quick thing out of character, what should we go with, teleport or the invisibility?
I think invisibility.
It's up to you, I guess.
Well, I just wanted to make sure you're all included in the decision. Grinsky, you've been rather quiet.
Yeah, John's fine coming up with whatever is needed. So he's just waiting until we get to shore.
Okay. In that case, Jory, with that perception I did before, rather than all the way at like 200, 600 feet and stuff, is there a spot where it wouldn't be too suspicious to suddenly see when no one's looking to see a Saint Bernard suddenly appear?
You see only 90 feet, though. That's the hard part, because that's not very far away at all.
Okay. Yeah. You know, in that case, that would be...
think of something that they wouldn't notice while they're patrolling. I mean, there's a small shack close to the docks that if you time it right, you could make him appear on the other side of it after somebody has already walked past.
Yeah, I think I will stick with invisibility. You guys had the right idea there. So Lily will just take out one of Jimmy, the dish, what's it called, works? The Deconstruction Works armband, fast forward the little warning thing, and just kind of play, like, you know, little armband on Gunther.
And invisible. Gunther, I want you to roll me a stealth check with advantage.
All right.
Ooh.
Ooh, good stealth right there. Ooh, last spell slot, eh? As you are approaching over towards Ice Haven, Fisherman seems to be getting more and more nervous. But you make your way over to the docks, and as he is getting there, you see a couple of the righteous brand, ones that in particular Gunther and Lily would recognize. Not the one you punched in the face, but one of the ones who let you just punch him in the face. And as you all are approaching, one of them hails. Out on the waters today. Did you get anything unique happening out there? Oh, sir. These fine folk wanted to catch a fresh tuna. Unfortunately, it seems that the tunas have been evasive so far today. Wanted to come inland to get some more bait. Hope to catch them. The guards scan the ship. You don't mind if we investigate, do you? Not at all, of course. I can board my ship. The two guards step onto the vessel and begin wandering around, looking at Tosha strangely, Marion strangely, starting to investigate around for anything. They have a +2, so, yep. They open up the bottom hull of the ship. One of them pulls out a large harpoon and starts filtering and knocking the fish around down there, trying to, see if there was anything hidden. Gunther, you're just staying completely out of the way. How about all of you? Did you see anything strange out on the waters today? He looks across at the 5 people on the ship.
Saw an iceberg for the first time today.
And nothing else. He looks at everybody else, waiting for an answer. Shake, 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 shake.
Yeah.
Well then, everything seems to check out here pretty well. There was a robust man here earlier. Captain, some people said that he was seen approaching your vessel alongside Lily. At that point in time, you were still Dragonborn, right?
Yes.
Alongside a Dragonborn.
Oh,
Do you
no,
know
actually.
anything about this? Because you were Dragonborn the entire time you were out there doing your thing.
Yeah,
You
well, I'm
teleported
trying to
out
remember
here.
because.
Did you transform at that time?
No, because I remember. Yeah, I was transformed. I'm sorry. I was trying to remember that. No, she was. Look, she did look like a. Trying to remember what I just. It's somewhere in the chat, way up where. But she did look humanoid, like a person.
Yeah, a robust man came through. He wanted to purchase some fish. Sold them to him. Ah, good. I believe you've been late on your taxes recently, right? He flips open a small notebook. Seems that you are about 80 gold shy for this month. Hopefully you made a good earnings off of these people. Was working as hard as I can. It's difficult. I'll find a way. The two guards leave the vessel. And all of you, thank you for being kind patrons here in Icehaven. Wonderful. All of you would know a fisherman's salary is usually around 20 gold a month.
Did he collect from him? Like, just now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't collect. He just noted. You're shy 80 on the month.
Don't fishermen only make 12?
20, he said.
These are Empire fishermen. They make more money, but
What's the tax rate?
Apparently 4 times income.
You asked the fisherman that?
They like hush aside, like, what is the tax rate if you're owed that much?
It's a static rate across everybody who owns their own business. I have to share it with all of the people that work on this vessel, which is me, my nephew, and my brother.
Lord, that's just an unfair amount.
So,
for your troubles as well, and I'll give him 20 gold.
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, there's a lot of guards walking around watching.
All right.
Can Lily assist with that somehow? Just like
How?
if like guys were shaking hands kind of thing, I assume. Like, thank you for the stuff, or
That doesn't really assist Tosha. 'Cause you're not shaking Tosha's hand. Oh, are you shaking Tosha's hand and then shaking his hand?
oh, I mean, shaking his hand, but I mean, sure, why not?
You can make your own roll at that point if you would like, but assisting with the sleight of hand takes more than just that, you know? Pretty good. Slide it into his hand and he tucks it into his pocket.
It is specifically 2 pieces of platinum, so it's easier to hide.
Make sure you tell the captain I did my job very well. No questions, no wanderings, left you to your business, no insights.
Indeed.
If he has any more work, please.
Of course.
There's a couple of other guys along the docks as well that are interested if you can pass that along.
Of course.
Thank you. You all head back into Icehaven, walking through the crowds and drawing only a minor bit of attention towards all of you. You wander back out towards the open fields, towards the shack where you see Hands is currently sitting inside, reading a book and keeping his one hand, not holding the book, right next to a lantern, like almost touching the glass for a little bit of warmth.
Quick question, Joey, before we leave Icehaven. The ever-burning candle, does that provide heat?
Yeah, it just burns forever.
Oh, yeah, in that case, can... Because I think we said we were going to meet up at the place where we got the, where we bartered stuff. Lily was thinking of just giving that lady there one of the candles because, you know, it's a candle that'll never stop burning and warmth and stuff.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh no.
She'll take it from you and she'll hand you a pair of fur-lined boots as trade.
Yeah,
Polar
little
bear
nod and take them.
boots.
Yeah. So polar bear boots. I'm gonna call these pugs.
And Wyatt's not even here for it. So. You all head out. Making your way out towards that lonely shack where Hands is waiting for you. How did everything go? There? Did it go well?
It did go well.
I went very well.
No witnesses left, no bodies left, other than the contact.
Oh, you're assassins. Okay, I wasn't sure what type of work you were doing for the captain.
We're versatile.
Very well. Sure, of course. I
mean,
good. Starts rubbing his hands together and showing off his sixth finger on his right hand yet again. Alrighty. Rules the teleporter. Let us go.
Out of curiosity, does having a sixth finger make it harder or easier to cast magic?
Easier, technically speaking. Magic has a lot of hand gestures and signs, and if you're able to weave these signs more smoothly, he gestures with his hand, you can sometimes cause the magic to be more potent or faster, things such as that.
Joey, quick question. Are there any is there a role like Lily can make to know if there's any races in the world or other worlds that have 6 fingers instead of normal? Yeah.
Lily. For Lily to roll? Huh.
I mean, I've got
roll a history
Arcana.
check. Let's see what you know. Yeah, let's see if you've ever heard of it. You've never heard of a race having that, but you have gone over one of the mandatory prerequisite courses for the Lyceum is the ethical practices and malpractices of magic and magehood. One of their biggest quotes is, real mages don't do warlock. One of their big quotes. Where they teach the practice of selling a portion of yourself or trading in favors in order to gain additional powers is cheating. It's not learning how to cast magic. It is just trying to get a head start on everybody else, and usually that stunts your overall capabilities later on as a practitioner, even though it could be more useful at the beginning. Some stories surround different mages that have been ostracized by different colleges for giving into temptation towards, well, becoming warlocks, and sometimes they aren't capable of actually wielding warlock-type magic, so they have to sell portions of themselves or something else in order to gain a boon to be able to do that. One such boon that you know is the Hand of 6 Fingers. Yeah. This mage apparently cheated and did something to gain the Hand of 6 Fingers.
Good to know.
Seeing you stare at it a long time, he covers it up. I know. I needed more help to get past my first classes. It's fine. Nothing bad happened. I'm not a danger to any magics or anything
Lily,
like that.
Lily does that thing where she puts a finger on his lips to shush, and then she just winks, like, "Hey, you're fine."
Your hands are really scaly. You should moisturize more often.
Just that Lily's gonna slap him.
Just like a humanoid. Yeah. Scale.
Lily's gonna slap him for 0 damage.
10 hits him. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Well then, let us teleport you away. And he goes through the process of reactivating the teleportation circle in order to send you all zipping back over to the captain's quarters. You all whirl through the environment, and anybody who did not make their saving throw successfully last time, I need you to roll me another saving throw. Constitution. I believe Tosha?
I thought I barely saved.
Clover was the one who fucked up. That's fine.
Yeah, while Gunther is invisible and stuff, Lily would try to whisper to him before we get to what's his name's cabin shack to change back into a human. Just so we don't
Give the captain any ideas for how to smuggle new things across, you know? Keep it a trade secret.
Right, sure. Right. I turn back into human.
Okay. You're still invisible until concentration is dropped on it. Because, yeah, the invisibility was cast on you. It's still you. You're just transforming back. So, yeah, you're still invisible. Yeah. There won't be consequences for that ruling. Probably will be. Anyways, you teleport back where you hear the lively music and band is playing all around, and hands you a small piece of paper. Can you have the captain stamp that for me for another job done, please?
Sure. Let us go deliver the goods.
Make your way over towards the captain's personal quarters, or not personal quarters, office. And once you get in there, he's already sitting down or standing up, looking at one of the large standing glass mirrors. And he has a tailor currently adjusting a suit on him, trying to make sure it fits properly. He wears frills at the end of his cuff to cover up the midsection of his hand. The suit itself has a beautiful black ivory trimming on a red base, and all of the edges of it are black as well, with the ivory swaying all across the entire outfit, while the legs are a much brighter version of red as well that he's being fitted for. Who has a high passive? John, I'm whispering something to you.
Okay.
I have a 17.
So Lily also has a 17.
I said high passive. This is
17's high, just,
it's pretty high. It's not a 23.
Fair enough.
23 spies a goblin in a sandstorm.
That's no sandstorm. That's a million goblins swirling in the wind.
Just a goblin going.
So, all of you have completed your task, I see.
Yes.
You dropped the invisibility, Lily. I'm sorry if you already said you did.
Probably not. She's probably waiting to add the dramatic flair. As like, where's my package? Lily will snap her fingers, and then poof, Gunther's there.
Good. Where's my package?
Lily snaps her fingers, and Gunther's there.
Oh, I was going to. Right. It's here.
You're holding the large crate, and as you appeared, you hear cocking of crossbows, but you don't see who has them. You all like the dramatic effects, don't you? Very good. Please place it onto the table. Thank you. He pats the woman who's currently trimming his outfit on the head and heads over to the table where it lies and will poke at the chest, lift the lock a couple of times. Did any of you get curious as to what is inside of it?
Well, of course I'm curious, but I haven't opened it.
We're nothing but professional.
I'll roll a deception
He's
on that, Joe. You don't
inciting
need to
that
ask me.
shit.
Yeah, you don't need to
Yeah,
tell
he's
me.
inciting.
None
not
of us
bad.
opened it.
Unfortunately, he has a very big modifier for insight, but I would not be delusional enough to believe that all of you are perfectly responsible and professional, just that you are good at your jobs and you hold tight onto your promises. Both are things that I value very highly. And the fact that your curiosity did not kill you or break our trust bodes well for you. He pats the chest a couple of times. Job very well done. He reaches behind himself underneath his long, flowing jacket that he has and tosses a coin purse over at you, Lily, that slams into your chest. That is the remainder of your payment. Our transaction is complete. And, upholding my end of the bargain, you all are invited to the event happening tomorrow evening.
Thank you very much. And I believe this also means it is time to do the other transaction of paying for the favors, if I remember correctly.
That is correct, yeah. Also, all of you have an open invitation to continue working with us, either as freelancers or beginning your initiation into our organization. Initiation guarantees you that you will be paid less than freelancers. However, we have a very strict policy to protect those that belong to us, whereas protecting those that do not belong to us is a minor thing if it is convenient only.
I mean, what's the healthcare and dental plan look like?
He smiles and one of his teeth sparkles. Ting!
But I will have to think about it.
Myself as well.
Of course. Now, your payments and your favors. Whoever wishes to pay me for it.
Pay
He goes back to the mirror and he leaves a large glass bowl on the table for you just to drop your coins into as he's kind of watching it through the reflection of the mirror, and the tailor continues suiting him up.
Oh, Joey, I think I may have spaced out on it. How much money was in the coin purse?
Full payment for this job. You all have a handout called Domestic Protect.
Would have been
8,000 gold to stop the assassin. 6,000. Thank you.
And I assume in platinum, right?
Yes. Yeah. You did a good job, so he's not going to petty pay you in copper.
6,000 platinum then.
No, 6,000 gold worth of platinum.
Brain.
So that's 100 platinum pieces each because it's split 6 ways.
So,
Wait, hold on. How much platinum do you guys have right now?
Currently now has 280 platinum.
Yes.
So, how much was it?
did Lily
for-
forget to
for
update
each
your
of us?
sheet?
I think so, because I
100.
only had 20 platinum in my sheet.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did, and I'm sorry.
How much was
So
did it?
The first
King
one
Killer
was
8,000.
800 platinum, which divide by 6 is
It's like 132.
yeah 133.333. A lot of threes.
So
133.
add
The extra
130.
coin goes to the point.
Yeah.
No, add 133. 133.
And then add another 100 on top of that for this payment.
Right.
Look at that. It's the richest a wizard has ever been. Time to spend it.
What are you spending it on? Paper.
Oh wait, do I? No.
I'm going to
You be-
put
That's
250 platinum into the bowl for the bounty to be paid off on my head.
He'll whisper or whistle. Somebody walks into the room, wanders over towards him, and he reaches into his cloak, pulls out a piece of paper, hands it to the individual. The bounty will be resolved in 24 hours.
I also want to do that. How much was it?
Your bounty, I believe, was
50 gold.
500.
What's it?
I'm
What's
sorry,
it?
something- John, what'd you say?
It was
Can people not talk
1200
over
and
one another?
500.
What'd you? 1,205. Okay, so 500 for you, Gunther.
All right. So 50 platinum then.
And he'll do the same thing with a different messenger and a different. Actually, that same messenger will just wait behind and he'll hand him a different note.
Oh,
24 hours would be resolved.
Nice.
Captain, about that information that I was looking for, what price did you put on there?
Grinsky, I assume you have all of it just written down and available.
Well, we didn't have icebreakers because she wasn't there during the thing. So we said we'd do it after, and then you guys just spoke about it, but there was never anything that was made public to us. So
Yeah, it was more of a whispered affair between me and you, Joey. But
Let's
if I
just
remember
scroll up and look at it.
if I remember correctly, though, it was I was never given a price. It was just you need to first complete these 2 jobs.
600 gold. You were given a price.
Okay, never mind then.
Right there, I pinned the message. in chat.
I accidentally overpaid. It should have only been 125, not 250. My bad.
Take it back. That's fine. So yours is 60 platinum for your information, Lily.
Yeah, I seem to recall it was also 500 for the thing with Gunther's family.
Yes, it was. So let's resolve icebreakers first.
Yep.
They brought it up real quick. Your bounty is paid off, Gunther. So now you don't have to worry about random people wanting to kill you, except that noble. Or now you don't get to have random people trying to kill you, except for that noble. So. He'll look over at you, Lily. You previously spoke to me about this in private. Do you wish to keep that in private as well?
Yes, please.
Type it out to you. It's up.
Yeah, for some reason in my mind, I was thinking like platinum was 2 times. I don't know why.
I mean, that would be we'd be getting paid a nice amount then.
Still
for
getting
some,
paid a nice amount. Are you kidding me?
for some reason, I thought one platinum was 2 gold for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh,
I just
well, I mean,
completely derped.
technically speaking, that means that you undersold it because it's 10 gold for 1 platinum.
Yeah.
I think my information was just over 1,000 gold, correct?
It was exactly 1,000.
So I can just put in 100 platinum. My math is right.
1,000. Yeah, 1,000 gold is. Yeah. Quick thing too, while Joey's typing whatever he's typing for me. So for the information on our main stuff, which was the handler, is that something for John, the information he wanted, or is that like something we have to pay separately?
It's 10,000 gold for information on the handler.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Fuck, that's why I forgot he was doing this. We were doing this so we get enough money to pay for that information. Fuck.
I mean, we still, I think, have enough to pay for the information.
I'm gonna hand John 150 platinum. So you can start getting the money for your information, John.
Appreciate it.
So with whatever, how much platinum does that put you at?
What do you mean?
After I give you the 150, like how much platinum do you have towards getting the info for the handler?
150.
Including your own?
Lily's is now. Lily's is now resolved. Next person.
Miri.
Miriam? Would you like to go next?
I was going to, but I forgot we need 10k platinum. Or no, 10,000 gold, sorry. Right.
Yeah. Your call? That's why he made everything transactional, so that you have the option to back out and then come back at a later date if you desire. Well, then let's go with Gunther. Gunther, family stuff?
Yep.
All right. You drop your coins into the bowl, and he'll call out to you. Do you want this information privately or out loud?
You could just say it here.
Your family came through here roughly about 4 months ago. They could not get into the city until they were assisted by individuals. Upon interacting with some of the guards, they left, bored of the city, and began following around the coastline, heading over towards the east. There are notes that they disrupted some ballistics and explosive practices in Hoppaduk recently, within the past weeks.
Within the past 2 weeks, you said?
That is correct. And that is the last thing we've heard about them, but I will keep an ear out in case anything else pops up. So they were in Rexingtrim about a month, 2 months ago, headed
4 months.
east 4 months ago, yes. And they made it to Hupperduke. At least they were there 2 weeks ago. But now they're kind of wanted for disrupting some explosive practices out there. There's no bounty on them. It's just people by that description were seen, and if they are seen again around Hupperduke or, well, presumably one of the other neighboring towns, they might be apprehended. But judging you, I think that would not go very well for the people trying to do so.
Well, I agree. I mean, my father is much stronger and bigger than me, you know. And my two older brothers, they are bigger and stronger than him.
So you are the runt, then?
Yeah, I guess. My mother is the biggest one.
Mama Bear.
Okay. John?
I'll be back as soon as I have that amount.
Midian?
Damn it. I put in the 100 gold. Or 100 platinum.
And which information were you looking for again?
Successful documentation of implementing magical items into the human body. Or like transplanting and like successful merging of physical and magical. Which is why it was so fucking expensive.
You drop almost all of your coins into that bowl.
I still got a lot of platinum left.
That's still a fucking lot. A look over at his assistant, who's holding the 2 letters ready to go do what he's about to do. Would you mind going to get Hans and having Hans speak with Miriam on this subject, please? Right now, Captain just stares at him until the man gets the idea he's supposed to fucking leave. Very well. Then most of our business is handled, correct? There's just the one final dealing of John that at a later date, when you have the money, you can bring it to me. Now, there is going to be the lovely, lovely event tonight, and there is a dress code. You all have access to my personal tailor. The woman, looks up, goes wide-eyed looking at all of you. If you need. This is not some outing or street event. Ballroom gowns, proper suits, tuxedos, all of the works.
Okay.
Thank you very much for granting us access to them.
Of course. You still have to pay them my rate.
And what is your rate?
Per outfit, if it is needed to be customized, you are looking at 50 gold. Per tailoring a previously constructed outfit to suit you, 10 gold.
I'll pay
He
the
looks
50
at
gold.
Lily and Marion and goes, "You're probably going to have to pay the custom rate."
Lily
We don't really
shrugs.
have normal dresses for Dragonborns here in the Empire. But at the same time, Lily, you could just use your illusions and be fine.
Well, I mean, I don't want to use my illusions though, but I did actually buy fine clothes and stuff the day before here in the Rex Syndrome. Are those nice enough, or do they have to be like the exquisitely nice ones?
Those were nice outing clothes. We're talking about a ball type of outfit and wear. You don't wear a ball. I mean, unless Lily bought a ballroom gown to wander the streets of Rex Syndrome.
No, that's fair.
Which I maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Like, quick question and follow-up question. Lily is proficient in weaver's tools. Can she already know her own measurements as well as Miriam's?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. You would. Hell, you could make your own outfit instead of paying somebody.
It's not fancy unless you have someone else do it.
All right. Wow, get a little bit of platinum in your pockets. You're already thinking like a rich person. Get it?
I am going to pay the 50 gold for the custom.
I'll just pay 10 to have something refitted.
Easy enough. Yeah, I told you,
Lily...
your physique is very average, or like average enough that they would have something here if you just want to get something refitted to you.
Let's go custom. Let's make it fancy.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, Joey. Lily will pay 10 platinum for herself and for Marion for custom stuff, and she'll also hand the measurements to the tailor.
The tailor looks at it, looks at your illusionary self, looks at it, and goes, "I am unfamiliar with this butt gap."
Lily begins laughing evilly and then returns to Dragonborn.
Oh.
She thought it was
I
something
should
else.
upcharge for that. The captain clears his throat and goes, "That wouldn't be necessary. She's providing you all of the measurements already." Right. I have to have all of this done before tomorrow afternoon, right?
Oh,
That is
no.
correct. Okay.
Lily will hand a single platinum piece and just add
For the materials.
Thank you. Now, for people who are just getting refitted, Gunther, John, were you going to be acquiring an outfit for this event?
Yeah, I'll probably purchase something local, just to make sure it's in style.
Okay. Are you getting it from this tailor? This is presumably one of the highest end tailors in the entire town.
Yeah, it seems they might have a bit too much on their plate, and we want to make sure we get it. I might bring it to them to fit it, but other than that, I'll just go find one. Don't gotta go.
John being the nice guy. Then, if you can imagine some styling of dress or suit that you wish to wear for this event, please describe it to us, everybody. And you all have a day of downtime if there's anything you would like to do.
Ooh, a day.
One question above game. I see we have a potion of hill giant strength. How much is that worth?
So I think given that it's a country at war, someone's gonna want that for sure. But at the same time, I prefer us to have it instead of like, oh hey, random Imperial soldier, but he just chugged something.
Out of character, I thought of something. I want to run it by you guys. Do we wish to inquire with the captain what he would pay for a single life bloom leave?
I will let you decide if you want to do that, but
Oh, yeah, that's the good shit, isn't it?
They're only found in one place. and they're guarded by gnomes.
Like I said, that's so I'll let you you decide if
What are
Torsha
the
wants to do
effects of
that.
that again?
I mean, it did cause a big old fungus thing.
Mhm.
Was that what caused the fungus? Was it?
Supposedly.
And I'm just saying, we have a pirate's treasure map if we ever want to go get that.
Captain, we have in our possession an item that might be worth some value if you know an herbalist who might be able to give us the value of it.
I'm not very much in the way of telling people prices of items to resell for their own profits. If you wish for me to find a proper buyer for a proper item, that I could try to line up with you, but I will not waste my time on something like that. You can ask one of the other people that work here. I handle the big ticket events, you understand?
Of course, of course. I'll go try to see if I can find someone that might be interested about that item. And I'll spend some time in the main section of the canteen to see if there's anyone who's very familiar with plants and herbs that might give us the value of one of the life bloom leaves.
We're going to count this as carousing. You're spending 10 GP in order to... Well, not carousing. Searching for selling a magical item. Commit 10 GP to buying drinks, buying rounds, making nice with people. And then roll me a... persuasion roll.
You son of a...
Hey, minimum and max. It all evens out, right?
To 9.
9. That's your answer. Nobody seems to care about some random leaf. One person goes, can you smoke it?
No.
Yeah. It just keeps going about his business.
Can I spend
That's how
10 more
you're
to try
spending your
again?
day of downtime. You spent your day of downtime trying. All right, everybody
Okay.
else, day of downtime.
Gunther's gonna find a properly rowdy tavern and have himself a blast.
Give himself a new bounty.
Well,
hey,
that
hey,
was just...
it means it's time for a new one.
Alrighty, Gunther. Are you buying around at least for the establishment?
Yeah.
Okay. Subtract 5 gold.
All right.
Roll me. We're gonna say persuasion roll to see if you get yourself another bounty, or if you just have a good brawl and people at the end are just cheering, having good drinks.
All right. Can I get advantage because of rustic hospitality?
Yes, because you are very hospitable while beating people's faces in.
Yeah. All right. Hey.
Nice. Alrighty. You're gonna have a few bruises when you arrive to the event, but
Sure.
you have a nice, good evening, and you needed to let off some steam after handling Righteous Brand.
Yeah.
Even worse than the guards. Alrighty. John, you got anything you want to do for the day? Anything you wish to investigate?
Taking care of the dress, and then we'll try to track down Excavator Pete and see if we can't pick his brain for more potential clues on unlocking the wrist pocket.
All right. It's easy enough to find him, and the moment you do see him, he runs over to you. This is very bad. I lost it again.
How can
Have you seen it?
No. What? When did you lose it?
I don't. So, like, when we talked a couple of days ago, right? I had it, I used it, I paid you with it, and then when we were, I was going to pay my tab, and I didn't have it anymore. So, like, sometime after we talked and after you left, I lost it.
Right. You've checked with others? Who? Does everyone here know that you have such a thing?
Not everybody knows that I have something like that. It's very expensive.
Keep your voice down then. Calm down.
Jesus.
All right. Well, let's just go through everything. And John's going to start leading him down like a series of questions and scenarios, and in doing so, trying to slip out more clues like, okay, well, where would you leave it? Have you spoken about what's in it before? Like, what can it hold? And he'll slip these questions in, obviously not leading directly to finding the object, but as if he's trying to just get a better idea of his state of mind and how he, goes about his day to help him uncover something. So he'll give him a few false leads as to how people sometimes lose things from their hands, like going to the bathroom or eating food, and like get him kind of a little less on guard by trying to make it seem like he's helping him in that regard.
I need a deception check from you.
Sure. 17.
Not bad. Let me roll an insight, because he actually has a fighting chance to beat that. No, he doesn't. Okay. He seems to be letting his guard down a lot with you over the course of this day. Now, what information are you trying to weave out of him? Trying to figure out what the other item is?
Specifically trying to find out what of value he was keeping stored in there. And that's it. That's the only key piece of information I care to extract from him. So everything's just rotating around that topic of conversation, and like, well, what is it so secret that you have in there? Is this a danger if someone finds it? Wouldn't it be better if we knew what was in there? Maybe they were going after it and we could like figure out their motive.
No. What was it? It's a chime of opening. There's no way that somebody would be targeting something like that. I mean, it's useful, it's rare, of course, but it's something that's
rare.
really job specific.
Okay.
It's
so,
very rare.
Cut purses and thieves, those types. I mean, you obviously must know plenty of them, and we'll just kind of go along that line. And once I have the information I need, we're out. I got to go pick up a dress. I'm sorry, Pete. I'll come back and we can continue this another time. I promise.
As you walk away, if you wish to summon out the chime of opening that has 6 chimes remaining on it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't even care what it was. I just want to have 3 slots. I don't want one of them occupied. So.
I mean, it's a good item still, right?
Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
solid
no,
item.
that's like, instead of Lily spending a minute just trying to open it, that's okay, ding, it's open.
Ding. 6 things.
And I'm probably the only rogue not proficient in thieves' tools, so that is very helpful.
All right.
I'm not
All
your
right.
usual rogue, guys. I don't sneak around and take things.
Yeah, he doesn't kill people.
Yeah, that too.
All right, so John's downtime for the day is complete. Oh man, I feel so bad for Pete. All right, Lily, downtime for the day.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to think, because I guess so. I already gave the custom measurements. I can obviously go to some sort of shop to get cosmetics, more or less a disguise kit kind of cosmetics, because actual cosmetics. Can I guess in that case, can I do the? I was looking at Xanthos. Can I do the downtime for where was it? Buying a magic item. Like, I know it's doubtful, but maybe.
You can attempt to buy a common or uncommon magical item in this environment today with your downtime, if you would like to.
That's all I was trying for.
All right, just making sure you're not like, yeah, I want a Holy Avenger. No.
No.
Bernie's not here anymore. So
what do you mean I can't buy an Ioun stone?
I'd like to speak to your manager. So, in order to attempt your downtime activity of buying a magical item, it's usually 1 work week, which is 7 days. So we'll call it at 15 gold, okay? For you to, entice people, trying to get some more information out of them, buying a couple of drinks, asking around town, yada, yada, yada. What item are you looking for?
Well, is it all right if I look for 2? Because one is just a common wondrous item called the Pipe of Smoke Monsters.
If it's a common item, just roll a d20 and we'll see if it exists.
Okay. Otherwise, Lily's just going to make it herself. At some point in time.
You're going to have to make one yourself. With these random things, it's a d10, like 10 or plus,
Yeah, and the second one.
What was the other thing?
There's quite a few things that I have on my list, but I think in this case, Lily was gonna be looking for some. What is it? I wanted to say winged boots, but like, nah. Wand of the War Mage, which I feel would be kind of popular.
It would be incredibly difficult to find in a state of war, but all right, 15 GP. Roll me a persuasion roll.
Did we have a long rest before?
No. Well, you could have. Yeah, you could just like go to rest today.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, in that case,
that's what I'm saying. You
could
do it the day after and then do it. That's why.
Yeah. In that case, using that to try to help, but okay. Oh, and actually, yeah, no, that's right. It is a long rest day, so Flash of Genius. So 17.
You're spending that before you go to the party tonight. All right.
Oh fuck. No, I won't. Then.
It's your call.
Shit.
Oh. Alrighty. I mean, I'll allow you to if you want to, but it's your call. You have to tell me yes or no. I'm just making sure you're aware you are going to the party tonight.
I thought it was. I thought it was literally we had this day and then it was the next day after that. So that's on me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, if you wanted to wait until after you had your long rest, then it is the next day, tomorrow. So yeah.
By the way, Lily actually is looking for 2 wands, so if she can't get a War Mage one, she was looking for a wand of magic missiles. So that
You look for 1 at a time, sir. You look for 1 at a time. It's
Fair
only
enough.
a day. 13. You go by the magic shops that you've already been to, and you've asked a couple of other people around town, maybe in private collections, but definitely not just open and available.
I doubt with an 8, but do I at least maybe find a pipe of smoke
Marion,
monsters?
were you going with her? Sorry. Oh yeah, that one you find no problem. Were you
no,
going
I
with
was
her
not.
to like? Okay. What were you? We'll find out. Marion, what were you doing?
I was going to talk to Hands because apparently she's my point of contact on this.
E.
Oh, sorry, confusing characters.
you get over to Hans, and Hans is sitting there reading their book again. Did you hand over the stamp?
Yes.
Good. Okay, thank you. And they take back their stamped card and look down at it, and good. Okay, we're getting closer. Getting closer. You're still there.
Oh, did the messenger not talk to him on the way out?
Oh yeah, the messenger will chime in. Hans, you have to talk to him about magic bullshit things. Does this give me another check mark? Yes, it does. Okay.
It's like the reverse of a loyalty program.
Working off a debt. Anyways, go ahead, Marion. What's your question?
Do you know of any documentation or research that can help me understand magical fusion between physical beings and magical instruments? That is the simplest way I could put it. The captain didn't seem to understand the other ways I said it.
Well, I was a member of the Sorceress Academy. Grew up with it. Trained there. I've made it up to the 5th level of casting. There, and yes, there are implementations of magical infusions, as we call it, into individuals. Usually, you need some type of natural magical essence in order to facilitate such infusions.
He's just taking his notebook and writing all this down while this is going on.
For instance, and he puts his hand with the 6 fingers onto the table. I was not born with this 6th finger, and you seem to be a practitioner of magic. I'm not a warlock. I don't cheat. Okay. I was introduced at an early age to become a member of potentially the Volstrucker program. And in age, it is our responsibility to take on some manner of magical experimentation in order to make us more powerful, adept, learn faster, as I have. I'm only 19 years old, and I've learned up to the 5th school of magic already. You know, it works wonders. What they did, as I can recall, is they left me comatose, left me unconscious medically, and they took a pinky of a sorcerer that they had, and they used this odd green glowing, almost glass-like substance in order to infuse the area around my finger to this pinky. And when I woke up, he shows you, I had 2 pinkies. And it seemed to have worked. I use it as freely as I move my other hand, no questions asked. It's not under any necrosis that I can tell. And it allows me to weave magic much more efficiently. To the point where some of the lower level magic spells I can cast faster. But when I left the training program of the Volstrucker program, of course, some of the other mages noticed one night when I removed my gloves that I had this extra finger, and they started a witch hunt to try to kill me for being a cheater. And, well, what happens in Zavostraka program stays in Zavostraka program. So if I relinquished any of that information, I would incur the wrath of the one in charge. And I decided I would rather go into hiding.
Would you be all right with me examining your hand?
I mean, sure, but just so you know, it was mostly a medical procedure infused with magic. I know a lot of people.
I take out my
don't
medical
CLAs
book
and
and medical stuff and
Yeah.
start putting like glasses on his shit.
Oh, yeah, here. And it just puts his hand down. People always skip that class. Smells.
I would like to. Oh, this is actually a question. Would it be better for me in medicine or identify it? I don't know which would be a better idea.
Like the identify spell?
Yeah.
You can do that as a ritual. So, I mean, honestly, that's like you could do that for just 10 minutes, do that for free. And then if that didn't get the information you want, add a medicine on there.
Joey, would you allow that double layering?
Yeah. One's only 10 minutes, and then the other one is actually practicing and investigating. So
Okay,
that'll be your
I'll do
downtime,
the-
though. You spend...
Yeah.
You identify it today, take down all of your notes, and then tomorrow is when you try to evaluate it as much as possible.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Well,
you cast
that's all I'll do.
Identify.
This is why I wanted to go last, because I knew this would take a minute.
It's fine. It's fine. So you identify this as the Hand of Six Fingers, a magical augmentation to the physical body that causes the wielder to weave magic at an increased rate. When the wielder gains this augmentation, they choose a first or second level spell they know that has a casting time of 1 action. That spell now has a casting time of a bonus action.
That is
It is
really
a
strong
rare
for use.
magical item.
Hey, Joey, quick question based off of that and also the infusions and stuff I have. Could Lily theoretically, if Miriam tells her about this sort of thing and she has the idea, could she make a like prosthetic sixth finger kind of thing that would maybe not do that to, well, yeah, like basically a prosthetic sixth finger that would kind of do that?
Maybe. Who knows?
Interesting.
So, Miriam, that's what you identify it as.
All right, and then I'll do the day to try to medically understand that so I can fit it into my research, see if it's applicable.
Go for it.
I'd like to use my session inspiration on this.
Go for it.
That's a 23.
Ooh, good call. You really need to work on getting proficiency in medicine. You do it a lot.
I am.
Take the skill
So-
expert feat.
by the looks of it, they were able to process what you know as residuum because of your previous encounters with different aspects of this type of magical altering of physical beings and individuals, and break it down to be able to infiltrate into somebody's body. In order to do that, they would need a physical blood transfusion of this residuum, which you estimate would have to be around 500 GP worth of residuum processed for this. After they receive that blood transfusion, you think that what happened here was a form of necromancy that you could potentially wield, presumably when you have the 5th level figured out. Magically augment or alter somebody's body permanently utilizing this. And you're not quite sure what the limitations would be. Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, fuck. Damn it, I don't have any more inspiration. Right, here we go. 12.
Yeah. You sit back and try to fathom for probably an hour what these limitations would be. What could you augment from somebody else into another person? Can't conceptualize it quite yet. But now you know how to.
Oh man, I'm getting close. Getting close.
Getting close.
If you can add, can you subtract?
I mean, anyone can subtract. You just see a big knife and rip someone's spine off.
So, was there anybody who did not get a downtime activity? Gunther did his fighting. John figured out what was in the thingy. Lily bought a wand. Tolsha did not sell something. And Mirian figured out more about this type of magic. Now, after you figure out everything that you know, you do see the captain outside of the door, Mirian, and he gestures for you to walk out of the room. He looks at Hans. That will be one more duct. Thank you, sir. After you leave the room, he'll close it, and the captain will step very close to you, Mirian. Hans is not to be known by anybody. Understood? He does not exist.
What are we talking about?
Just making sure we're on the same page. He is incredibly valuable to me and my organization, and I have a responsibility to keep him safe.
That's a good question. I'm going to encode my thoughts and hand him my knowledge of Hans's identity. Not everything else, just who he is.
He sees you cast that magic, and his eyes go wide as he takes the thread. Where did you learn that?
From another man who does not exist.
And you've never met Hans before in your life, but you have all of this information in your brain for some reason.
This is also a good proof of concept. I probably can do the reverse with John's stuff now that I've actually practiced this.
Yeah, maybe. Well then, you all meet up late into the afternoon where your outfits are being donned onto you, tailored properly and fixated to yourselves. And Wyatt showed up perfect timing. As I was saying, this is probably where we're ending the session today.
Oh, we're not gonna have
Wait,
us
no,
like
let
first walk
him
through
do
the.
his things.
Let Wyatt. We'll let Wyatt. Wyatt. All right, let's catch you up on some things. You all got paid. I added the 100 GP to or the 100 platinum to your character sheet. Okay. Would you like
Awesome.
to pay for your information, or do you want to keep that so you can buy your friend out of prison?
I have enough of both, but what information am I paying for? Like I thought
A
I was
lot
just
of people wanted information from him, and the only way to get that was to complete the mission and then pay him transactional.
Clover
And-
just wanted.
What?
Clover just wanted money. There was no.
yeah, she just wanted money. She did not want any information from this guy.
You're the one who wanted money. Cool. All right. You all are going to the party, which is tomorrow from when you handed in your quest. And that means you get a long rest between now and then, thankfully. And you have a day of downtime, as well as you have to be outfitted with a ballroom gown for this event. Your nice clothes is nice wandering clothes. This is a large event. So
Okay.
you can pay 50 gold for a custom one, or you can pay 10 gold to have one already pre-created, tailored to suit you.
She'll buy a custom one, but she'll pay for a custom one.
All right, 50 gold. They have a master tailor. He's giving you access to his master tailor to just do all the work for you. You have a day of downtime. After they take your measurements, they sit you with one that piques your interest, that they'll be able to adjust to you perfectly. What would you like to do for your day of downtime?
She's gonna get Lucky out of jail.
You're paying. You have all of it?
I mean, it's just 1,000 gold, right? And
Yeah.
I had written down how much they already had. Let me see. They had 228 gold, so I guess what 772 copper. I mean 772 gold, or 72 72. No, wow, 772.
You have the platinum.
77 platinum. Okay, 77 platinum.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got there.
Couldn't do math for some reason. Okay,
Quick
0,
maths.
193,
Gold plus gold
77
is gold.
platinum, and then 2 gold. Cool. So, yeah,
I already added the 100 platinum. I told you that, right? Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So I just minus
Okay.
that money and the 50 gold for the what do you call it?
And now
the
you're still rich.
She's gonna have the dress have some symbols of Timora, Lady Luck on it.
Some symbols of her on it. Yes.
I guess her. I mean,
Um,
it's not her. but
Are
yes.
you the one getting Lucky out of jail?
Mm,
Or are you going to have somebody else do it?
she's gonna handle it herself. Yeah, 'cause she's really done with relying on people.
Well, then.
Hey, we made sure you got money for your bail money.
No, it's not you guys. It's a lot of things. Like it's like she does not
You
like
make your
being in
way
the city.
over. You make your way over to the Shimmer Ward, where outside of the candles, at one of the privatized prisons for people of interest and intrigue, you wander up to their front doors. You march on in there, backed up with 2 more of your acolytes. One of them looks over at you. Visiting hours are not available right now.
Oh, we're paying for somebody's release, bail.
Okay, then. They wander over towards you and they pull out a ledger and they start going through with all of the sketches. Just stop me when we get to the right person.
Whenever the halfling
Flips through
comes
for a
up.
period of time. You see the halfling smiling there with the missing tooth right on the left-hand side, but still a brilliant smile, even in the way that they depicted him. Just so, proud of himself.
That's the one. That one.
That one. Very good. The bounty is 1,000 gold.
Just gonna pull out the 77 platinum and 300 gold, 230 gold.
Very good. They take the money, bring it over to the desk, dropping it into a coin purse, and they mark down a few notes on the book, and one of the guards walks into the jailing system itself. As soon as the first door opens, roll me a perception check.
Oh, great. I'll use my game inspiration on this check. Perception. Did that one guy ever give me back my book?
Please be more specific. Oh, hands.
No, the teleport guy. Remember he asked for a book or
Hands.
something while he was sitting in there?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, Hans is your friend. Shit.
Yeah, Hans is my friend. That's why I was like, I didn't know.
Oh, I
they had
kept
the same
calling the
name.
guy with. Oh, I fucked up. I made them both the same character. It's all right. There's now 2 people with 6 fingers in this world. Woo-hoo. All right, cool.
All
So,
with the same name.
yeah, he gives you it back. I'm Hans. No, I'm Hans. One's 19, one's 15. They're different people, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of hands.
A lot of hands.
I mean, it's more or less just all hands on deck.
All right. So, yes, he would give you your book back. After a couple of minutes go by, the door opens up again, and you hear heavy grunted breathing from behind the door, and Lucky wanders out. His hair is disheveled. He's completely unclean. His beard is starting to fill in, and he reeks. His eyes have dark purple lines underneath them, and as he's moving through, he's like trying to keep a smile up, and you see it's a struggle.
Clover's still gonna
Hey.
run up and give him a hug. Thank goodness.
Oh.
Thank
Hey.
the lady you're all right. We gotta get you out of here. Let's go.
Let's go. He'll turn back. Hey boys, thank you. See you around. Oh. Just gets out of the prison. As he steps outside, he squints underneath the daylight that is hurting his eyes. Oh, I don't like that. That's bright. Okay. Yep. Hey guys, we did it. Woo!
How long were you in there?
I don't know.
Great answer. All that matters is that you're out. We have a place, but we shouldn't really talk about that here. And what did they do to you in there?
Oh, just little bits of torture trying to find out about our goddess. Yeah, nothing that irregular for them.
Just doesn't look happy about that. Okay. No. No, you didn't tell them anything they needed to know. I'm just glad you're back.
I didn't say shit. I ain't no snitch. I ain't not no snitch.
She looks down at her coin after he says that, and then looks back up at him. I believe you're not. And keeps walking.
I need a turkey leg. And as you bring him back to rest up, that is probably where we're ending the session. Buying him some food so he can eat. And next session, everybody, we have a ball to get to. It should be interesting.
And I wanted you to end it when we're getting to the ball. Damn.
We'll get there. You guys have a week to prepare what you're gonna look like, okay? What your outfits, your high-end, expensive outfits look like on each of you. But yes, players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.